Somebody asked me, do I remember Jay Fiedler? Yes, I do remember Jay Fiedler. Guess what? I played with Jay Fiedler in Minnesota.
By the way, I always thought Jay Fiedler did a tremendous job of following a legend.
He did. And you know what? If you think about it and you go back up until 3 years ago, the most consistent quarterback you had here after Dan Marino was Jay Fiedler.
Facts.
And guess what? The whole time he was here, he ain't the guy.
I mean, he's not
It's
13.
not easy.
But here, understand this. There are a lot of different ways that teams can win football games. For example, Justin, who's the quarterback?
Give me a team.
Eagles.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, right? Up until last year, there is nobody in football that would say, yeah, Jalen Hurts could win me a Super Bowl. Right? And even after winning the Super Bowl and outplaying Patrick Mahomes in the 2 Super Bowls he's been in, they got him listed as 9th.
I know. Stupid, though.
Behind Herbert.
Right. But that's my point. So, like, there's more than one way to win. Like, we put so much of it on quarterback. And I would say the last couple of Super Bowls that Patrick Mahomes won, he was average.
He just needed to be what he needed
Right,
to be.
but I'm just saying there's other ways to win it. So the fact that we think we can go into a season and say, our quarterback can't win it for us, we're done. Oh, that's what the Eagles were saying about Jalen Hurts. Right? So, like, I would feel better about this team, the Dolphins.
If you got a Saquon.
Oh, hell, Saquon to help any team. I could put a Saquon with Indianapolis.
Just
right?
tickled his fancy spot.
Hey, isn't it funny? No, isn't it funny? Everybody talk about how you can get anybody to play running back, but the teams that are having the most success are the teams that have that dog.
Oh, the rebirth of running backs. I love it, man.
Yeah, man. I think the teams that are having success have concentrated on the surrounding pieces and don't necessarily say, let's just keep drafting quarterback till we get it right. Right? For example, you look at a team like the Vikings. Ain't nobody in hell thought the Vikings was going to be 14-3 last year.
No.
With that quarterback.
Yeah, of course not.
Because his whole career, what have we said? That he ain't the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't the guy. In fact, he didn't even win the starting job. McCarthy won the starting job.
Yeah, no.
And he got hurt. So that was a damn backup.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So
they won 14 games.
So doesn't that kind of nullify your argument?
No.
Last hour?
No. What I'm saying is that they focused and concentrated on all the pieces around the quarterback. So they have stability at with the run game, with the passing, on defense, okay? And the quarterback is an added piece to that.
It's an added piece, but let's be honest. You're going to pick all the teams that we're going to pick and the teams that you think are going to be the best in the NFL. Like, they're still the top 3 quarterbacks.
Agreed.
It is a bit of it's a consistency ticket. And the biggest reason is because you in a salary cap sport have to decide who's going to be worth the biggest paycheck. And like when you have a rookie quarterback, it's kind of cute. Like you could build a lot of pieces around it. Like we've seen this the last couple of years with Jaden Daniels, with CJ Stroud, where like you can get a jump on it and do pretty damn well with your rookie quarterback and maybe for that second year. But once you have to pay him and you have to decide whether or not that person's a $50 million player, and then you have to start making roster decisions around it, yeah, you better be damn sure that those guys are the guys you can build around.
So let me ask you this. If I took the top 10 quarterbacks in the league and took them all and put them in Jalen Hurts' situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many of them still win the Super Bowl?
Wait, say that again?
So Jalen Hurts is number 9.
Mm-hmm.
If I took the other 8 quarterbacks they have above them and put them in Jalen Hurts' situation, do they win the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Patty's not winning?
I mean, like, are we going to talk about the guys who've already done it? Like,
no. I'm not talking.
So forget Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes.
So we're saying Josh Allen's not going to win?
Josh Allen's on a good team.
But if you put him with a Saquon Barkley, I mean, James Cook is nice, but he's not Saquon Barkley.
Yes.
Josh Allen didn't have A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith.
He also doesn't have to face Patrick Mahomes in that situation.
Right.
So, like, that's the other part. Well, like, you're not in the better conference.
Well, he would,
right.
But he would just be
in the Super Bowl. But like, it would have
right.
to be.
But I would say Josh Allen could get it done. I would say
Lamar could get it done. I would say Baker.
Lamar's got that team. Lamar's got that team. Lamar has the same team.
I like Eagles receivers better than the Ravens, but go ahead.
Okay, and I like Lamar running for 800 yards more than I like Jalen Hurts.
I don't think. Yeah, all those guys I think are like.
All those guys are gonna win.
I'm talking about, like, do you think, like, if you put Jared Goff on that team, if you put Justin Herbert on the team, if you put Tua on that team? Those are the questions. Like, the other guys, the guys who are established, I think it's boring. Like, of course if they had everything perfect around, they probably can win the Super Bowl.
But I'm just saying is that credit to them because the structure around their quarterback makes that possible. There are certain situations, quarterback situations in this league where the only guy that could do that is on that team.
Well,
so for example, Joe Burrow, there's not a whole bunch of quarterbacks you can put in that situation and expect success. There's not.
With the line issues? Like,
yes.
He's got the best receiving tandem maybe in the league, though.
Oh, okay, but that dude
he's
elite.
Who, Burrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So if you put him in that Eagles team,
all of a sudden he's
no, but I'm saying there's certain situations.
Other quarterbacks who have done what you've done, you've been saying, like, he's been riding off of one season for a long time in his career because that's really the truth.
Pretty much.
Okay, but so which one is it?
What do you mean?
Well, like, do you think?
No, I still think no. I still think he's elite, but I'm just saying that they given a lot of credit to Joe Burrow and turning it around, and I would say it's more about the infrastructure around Joe Burrow is why they're not having success. Yeah. It's not Joe Burrow.
It'd be nice if everybody got that benefit of the doubt. I know Uno doesn't get that benefit of the doubt.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't because, well, his offensive line is.
Yeah, and also he doesn't know how to not use his head like a battering ram.
I mean, Joe Burrow gets banged up too.
Not like Tua.
Huh?
No, not like Tua. Tua, you can't. If I were to ask 100 people, Family Feud style, who's the most injury-prone quarterback in the league, 90 of the answers is
Tua, and that's because his are mostly.
Let's see here.
I mean, if you look at the number of games that have been played by quarterbacks since Tua started, there's a lot of quarterbacks that miss more games than Tua.
I don't think after this point, after last year and missing 7 more games, I would doubt that.
He misses the most games, but I don't know if he gets hit the most, bro.
Dak Prescott
he hits himself.
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott gets beat up.
Joe Burrow. Who else missed a lot of time?
Kyler Murray.
Up until last year, Lamar had missed more games.
Dude, okay, but here's the difference with those guys. Those guys actually have, like, injuries where it's like, hey, it's a leg. Tua's head injuries, like, he was sitting on the sidelines being like, oh, I could have been fine. I went to Disney on Ice the next day. But you are in a position with him where, like, anytime he does get dinged, you have to treat it like it's a month injury.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2024, Kirk Cousins was the quarterback most frequently hit, averaging 7.7 hits per game, followed by Joe Flacco, then Andy Dalton.
Flacco don't count. Yes. Take Flacco off the list.
So a lot of
when you're 67 years old, you can't move.
Other quarterbacks who faced a significant number of hits included Aaron Rodgers, Geno Smith, Jared Goff, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Bo Nix. Now, the last 3 were rookies, so I can understand that they hold the ball too long. But
is this just for, like, what, season totals, or, like, what is this?
Yeah.
What are you referring? This is so last year hits,
right?
Yeah, but Tua missed 6 games. Why would he be up on top of those numbers?
Well, what we're saying is, he doesn't get hit a lot. I mean, he doesn't get hit as many times as the other quarterbacks, but when he gets hit, he gets knocked out.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it is. The other guys, they still stay in the game and they continuously get hit. So, it's not his fault. But
I mean, it's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
But it's not his fault.
I mean, it kind of is his fault.
I mean, can may I add a bit of perspective to this?
Yeah, sure.
Like, you have no idea what hit is going to cause that. You're not thinking about it. It happens. Everybody says, why doesn't he, play safer, or why doesn't he try to avoid that?
Yeah, literally since he's been in college. Like
you
Nick
don't
Saban's
know that he's not. I just think that sometimes
Do you remember the play that he got hurt on Thursday Night Football?
Oh, when he just hit.
Yeah. You thought that was a smart play by him?
Like going into
Damar
Hamlin's heart.
Yeah, you thought that was wise by him when they were down 21.
Like, all right, like, you make it sound
Just like yes or
no, it's not smart, but you're making it sound like he's not thinking about that during the game.
That's the problem.
You're not. It's when you're playing, the hardest thing to do is think like that. It's hard. You're trying to win a football game.
Okay, well, when you've been as injured as he has,
I get all that, but I'm telling you, every time I've played hurt, right, and I get on that field, sometimes I'll go do something and I'm like, oh crap, ouch. Like you're just playing, and I know people want him to be more careful, but when you're in a game that you're trying to win, that thought process is not in your head. It's not. Like, I understand people would be okay with Tua just throwing the ball away. But I would say, if it's December, they're playing Buffalo, and it's 3rd and 2 in the fourth quarter, and Tua could try to scramble and get the first, and he throws it away, people ain't going to understand that. They're not.
Yeah, well, in that rare scenario that you're talking about, I guess.
But here's the thing. As a player, you always think like that. That I can get the first and help my team.
Okay. Players don't think about things in game time scenario. Like, guys don't know when to run and bounce, keep the clock going. Like, a lot of this.
Yes.
Okay, these are parts of the game.
Yeah,
like,
I understand
that guys have to understand.
To not try and get the first down in the heat of the battle.
Okay,
that's a hard thing to like.
If you want to say in the heat of the battle, in those scenarios, fine, I'll give it to you. When it's not the heat of the battle and a game is over, that's not heat of the battle.
Okay, all right. I'm never gonna be mad at a player for trying. Like it's like we want a guy to give everything he has. And then we're gonna say, except in these situations, then it's okay to protect.
He's a special case, man. Like I'm sorry to tell you, that is what it is with him.
He's still an athlete and a competitor.
But he's an athlete with different circumstances.
You were that first. You've always been that.
He's an athlete with different circumstances. He is.
It doesn't matter. He's an athlete.
How can you say I don't understand this. How could you say it doesn't matter? Because we're gonna sit here if it happens again, and he's gonna be out for a month, and he could be sitting here and be like, I seem fine. But you want to know something? It doesn't matter because it's going to be the 4th time it's happened in his career.
I understand.
So, like, how can you say it doesn't matter? Because you want to know something? If he doesn't play, they're cooked.
Listen, I understand everything you're saying, okay? But I'm telling you that all these players that go onto the field were competitors first. That means they've have it in their DNA to do everything that they possibly can to win the football game. And it's hard to go into a situation and then say, oh, but not this time.
How many times does it have to happen before you say not that time? But how many times does it have to happen, Leroy? Like, everything you're saying, I'm not disagreeing with, but you see what you're doing is you're ignoring his past and the consequences of his career already.
Yeah.
It's like, and at what point when he's had all of these things happen to him, do you have to adjust? Because plenty of guys they don't want to take as many hits anymore. They get rid of the ball quicker. Tom Brady did it. So, like, why is this any different of a circumstance?
Let me see if I can. I'll use an example, right? What you're saying right now, if I replace Tua with the name Jimmy Butler, and we've had the conversations about he's getting older, he don't want that contact no more, so he doesn't get the layup, he doesn't go into the paint and get, the free throw attempts he normally gets because that contact is catching up to him, right? And I would say when we see that during the course of a game and all the things that we're talking about, it looks like he's not giving effort, right? Even though it could be a situation where it's catching up to him. It just doesn't look like the same type of effort. I would say this. I would agree with everything you're saying if when we get to that moment in a game and it's 3rd and short and Tua throws it away instead of tries to get the first, you think nobody's going to say anything? You think everybody's going to be okay with that?
I don't know. I'm sure not everybody's going to be okay with it.
No,
Will I understand it? Yeah, totally.
No, but if it means your team, because keep in mind, these plays add up. And then the results aren't wins. And you think about those moments in the game where Tua threw it away.
What do you think is more likely? How many games? Let me ask you this. What's more likely? If the Dolphins' record is not because he made some dumb play and was unavailable, you think that's gonna? You think that valor's gonna be there?
What is a dumb play? Like,
if he is going out there, putting himself in harm's way, and is going to try and take on a linebacker, like remember when he threw an interception against the Rams?
Oh yeah,
and threw his head into the linebacker.
Yeah, that
because he
dumb.
has the awareness of a billy goat.
I agree with you. That is stupid.
That's literally all he does all the time.
All right.
I love. I'm saying this is a guy who's a fan of Tua, but like I'm doing this for the betterment of Tua. Stop doing that.
So,
and by the way, he's not good at using his body physically. He's not good at it. He's throwing his like his head is all looking like a like a slinky
bobblehead.
Yeah, dude.
So I would say if Tua plays and is healthy for 14 full games, they make the playoffs.
But like 14 full games.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be that's the Teron Armstead.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Because Teron Armstead played, but he wasn't healthy.
Okay, but like just giving a guy so we're chalking up. Hey, missed 3 games.
No, I'm just you asked for a number. I gave you a number.
I'm
trying to be.
I would like him to play all the games.
I'm trying to be. Yeah, I would like him to too, but I'm being realistic about it. If I would have just come out here and say Tua's going to play all the games, you're going to say based on what?
No, I'm not saying based on what.
Okay.
Based on what if he would stop throwing his head like he's Sonic the Hedgehog into people?
I get what you're saying, but you're asking a competitor not to compete.
I'm asking the franchise quarterback who's had a history of concussion issues to do things a little bit differently because what he's been doing's not been working.
I know, but
right. Sorry, them's the breaks. Okay. Different rules.
Okay.
It happens.
All right.
J-Fig, she's hobnobbing. I don't know what she's doing.
She's teaching.
I know. I'm just messing with
We had an interesting conversation.
What's that?
She had a granola bar in her hand, and she had to go use the bathroom.
Defeats the purpose. Why don't you wait for the granola bar?
So I'm like, you better not bring that granola bar in the bathroom.
Yeah, you got to find a place.
Because remember Dan said he was at the urinal one time and Stugatz walked in with a sandwich and put the sandwich in his mouth and took a leak.
I could see that. I could see that.
And he was like,
that's very Stugatz.
Yeah.
By the way, the Marlins won yesterday. They beat the Padres 3-2 to win the series. Sandy, one of his best outings of the season.
You picked the wrong guy to hit a home run.
I know. We mentioned Jesus Sanchez too. I saw a lot of people though did hit me and they said I just took Ramirez to get a hit. I had somebody say, "Hey, your parlay did lead me to a win." I had another guy who took Jesus Sanchez. Oh, hello, granola bar.
I hope you didn't.
No.
Okay.
No.
Right. You didn't leave a granola bar, did you?
No. Why would I do that?
And
that's so
wait,
gross.
let me show you how ridiculous she is.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, We walk that way. I have to use the bathroom really bad. So I walk down there. I'm talking to Dee Dee, trying to give her the lay of the land of the snacks.
Yep.
Right. Healthy.
By the way, the snacks suck now.
Yeah, they do. And I go heading back this way, and she's dancing. She's doing the pee-pee dance. Right? Yes, because she has to go, but she wants to talk to Lupe. So she's like that. I'm like, are you serious?
6
Wait a
years
minute.
old?
Yes.
So time out.
I went over there. I said hi to Lupe. We were talking, and then I'm
Why not
like,
talk to her post pee?
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's my point.
do women have to greet each other and have a conversation before
listen.
Don't y'all all go
when-
to the bathroom
at
together?
the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was I going to tell her? Come to
I
the
think that's
bathroom
usually at a
with me?
restaurant. I feel
Or
that's
a club.
Club.
Yeah,
Or a
yeah,
club.
Yeah. Well, you feel
I'm glad
better
that-
now?
I'm glad that we got that out of the way. Yes, I do feel better now, you know.
Based on our conversation last segment, you got Tua, Vlad. This was Tua yesterday. He talked about this topic of protecting himself and how he's got to do a better job. And let's hope he heeds
I
his
would
own
say
advice.
the first thing is it's a mindset thing for me. Like I've said in previous interviews, you know, is this the right thing to do in the heat of the moment where I got to make a split decision on should I go for the first down? Should I not? Should I, do this on fourth down? Should I not? And then given the circumstances, right? Is it to go to the playoffs? Is it to win a must-win game? You got to throw all of those in there. But I think the most important thing is, I gotta be more selfless instead of being selfish. And I'm thinking this is what the guys want from me. Well, I don't know that because I haven't talked to them about what do you expect from me to do in that situation. So to cut everything out, it's slide, just get off the field, give yourself another opportunity, and if that opportunity doesn't avail, you got the next week to go out there and prove yourself or prove to your team that wasn't what it was. So yeah, I would say it's a mindset thing for this offseason. I would say the first thing is it's a mindset thing for me.
As a fan, I don't want to hear my quarterback talking like that. That sounds crazy.
Damn, this guy can't win.
He can't win. He can't win.
Like yesterday,
He can't win.
Yesterday,
I
I'm giving
know.
him
He
props.
can't win.
I know, but wait. You want your quarterback saying, if can't get it this week, get him next week.
Live to fight another day.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we want him to do?
I'm with. I cannot be happier hearing that from Tua.
Until you're losing.
No, I'm so happy
You
to.
see what I'm saying?
Now listen, I just want to say this. I'm going to be very clear on this.
It sounded. Listen,
No,
I
want to
know
be very
what he's saying. It sounded weird coming from a team you root for and they're one of their best players. It sounds weird, even though I understand it. I understand everything he's saying. I understand where he's trying to get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that if after a game, somebody asks him, why didn't you do this? He goes, live to get him next week.
Live to fight another day.
You do. A fan base that has been talking about not winning a playoff game in over 25 years is going to accept that?
I think they would because
Okay.
the
Great.
counter
And
to
then
that.
We're all watching Zach Wilson for 6
No,
weeks.
I'm just
That's
saying,
the counter.
wait,
That's great.
That's the
wait,
counter.
Wait. I'm just saying, we're talking about how important it is for this team to get off to a good start.
Mhm.
If there are moments in the game, we're not going to be thinking, we can get them next week. At least we got Tua healthy.
Just live to fight another day.
Oh, okay. We're saying.
I can be Tua's press secretary on this. If this happens, if this crazy scenario that you're talking about happens, where they lose a game because Tua threw it away and
He pulled the Aaron Rodgers.
he was afraid to get hit.
right.
I'm going to go right up next to Tua at the podium, all right? And I'm going to unveil like a scroll, a photo of Tim Boyle.
Wow.
And I'm going to be like, this is what you would have had for the next month. And everybody's going to be like, he's right.
No,
Listen.
Leroy,
Here's
after
the thing.
6 years,
I understand all of this. But it's something inside of me, down inside of me that
this guy
has
doesn't get
dealt with fans.
Okay.
And
Tell
I'm
me
saying
he doesn't get it.
fans ain't gonna be cool with that.
Leroy, this fan base will be cool with that after they've seen what's happened over the last 5 seasons.
Skylar Thompson, Snoop Huntley,
Yes.
Mikey Blanco,
White.
Mikey Blanco.
Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Listen. I understand what everybody's saying, and I'm not mad at you for that. I'm just saying, when your team is not winning, that becomes a little more difficult to accept. And if it should happen,
look, TMP. I mean, like, look, if it's
what's TMP?
Time and place.
Time and place.
Come
Oh
on.
my God.
You don't know the Tobinisms
His
yet?
face
Yeah,
so
like-
quick when he said that.
What?
But for the most part, I wanted to be safe. Quite
Right.
frankly, he's a little too thin for me.
Okay, listen. If it's
I like Chubby Tua.
He lost his weight again?
Listen,
He looks actually. He just look. He
No, he looks in good shape.
He looks in really good shape, actually.
Okay.
Just kind of like a good in between.
Man body. Man body coming
he
around.
looks in tremendous
Right.
shape.
Where man body is basically this. You lose that pudginess. Like when I first got into the league, even though I was in shape,
Thank
I
you
had
so
that
much for
like
letting
kind
me
yeah,
of
I
know
don't
what
need
that
the
means.
hand gesture.
little pud, and then when my man body came in, it was muscle, right?
What was the hand gesture you just did?
Pudge.
You're gonna make him do it again. Now it's just
Hey,
it's
yo.
worse. What was that?
Pudge,
Cheeks.
the pudge.
Please.
Hey yo.